Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. I have more good news for Bitcoin. Jim Cramer thinks every corporate treasurer should be thinking Bitcoin. You guys know how big that is? Because Tesla's buy has obviously influenced a lot of these Wall Street guys. If every corporate treasurer bought Bitcoin, Bitcoin can go to like 300, 400, or 500,000 or beyond per Bitcoin. And now a main Wall Street guy, because I actually watch Cramer, not really so much because of his picks or anything, but because he's entertaining, essentially. I watch Cramer because of that. I think he's the most entertaining CNBC host. I think he's batshit crazy at times, but he is very entertaining. But his words do carry some weight, so I do think this is very, very bullish for Bitcoin. And I actually agree with Jim Cramer on this one, because I do think it's a rapidly appreciating asset. I do think it's going to be a future part of the financial market, and there's no reason why a corporate treasurer shouldn't at least be considering Bitcoin. And he uses very, very strong language. The CNBC host said it's almost irresponsible not to include Bitcoin on balance sheets following Tesla's buy. So he wants basically every corporation with the set cash they have left over to buy some Bitcoin with X amount of their balance sheets. That could mean billions, possibly trillions of dollars, and that's excellent news for Bitcoin. I think it's almost irresponsible not to include Bitcoin on corporate balance sheets, Cramer said on CNBC Monday. Every treasurer, not just some, not a few, but every treasurer should be going to boards of directors saying, should we put a small portion of our cash in Bitcoin? The answer is yes, by the way. It seems to be an interesting way to hedge against the rest of the environment, he says. I mean, true, I see Bitcoin as kind of like a gold type hedge, and I think it's becoming more and more accepted, so I think it would be a not criminal, but a sin not to actually consider it on a corporate treasury balance sheet. I think it's an alternative to having cash position where you make absolutely nothing, Cramer said. The verdict on Bitcoin, nice hedge against fiat currency. And, at the least, fiat's going to depreciate by about 2 to 3% each year. Cramer has previously endorsed MicroStrategy's Bitcoin Treasury Reserve. He called CEO Michael Saylor a gunner he wouldn't bet against during a mid-January episode of Mad Money. And Michael Saylor's bet has actually proven out to be very, very good. Cramer, who says he owns Bitcoin, so Cramer himself actually owns Bitcoin as a disclosure, has previously advocated for the cryptocurrency as a hedging instrument. So he probably doesn't see it as a currency. Honestly, even Saylor doesn't really see it as a currency. He sees it as a store of value. But, just like a guy like Jim Cramer, who's like Wall Street to the core, he actually thinks Bitcoin should be on the treasury sheets of every corporate treasury. And I think companies are going to take notice. Once mainstream people like CNBC, Jim Cramer actually say this stuff, and then once Tesla buys, that's going to have a huge, huge effect. I think Tesla buying is actually one of the biggest events in cryptocurrency of the past couple of years, because that represents a big, big company actually spending billions of dollars on Bitcoin. It's not just like Grayscale Bitcoin Fund, but an actual company. And Elon Musk is definitely looked at as kind of he's a leader. He's not a follower. So I think other corporate treasuries are going to follow his actually lead. And a lot of people do actually listen to Mad Money with Jim Cramer. I think he is actually one of CNBC's most popular hosts. And I think they're going to take notice of him actually saying this. And not only will this get corporates to invest in Bitcoin, I think this will get a lot of everyday people to invest in Bitcoin. So I think this is very, very bullish for Bitcoin. Now, he didn't say any other coins, but we know all the other coins go up with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin really is where it's at right now. Extremely bullish news. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.